who's God? I asked that question the first time as a 9-year-old, coming to my dad. I assume my dad knew everything. I was at that right age. But I didn't ask because we were in a religious household, didn't ask because we talked about God around the dinner table, didn't ask because we said a prayer before a meal. We didn't do any of those kinds of things. When somebody said God, they were usually speaking in frustration. Somewhere along the line, I must have met somebody who talked about God like God's a somebody. And I was curious, who is God, Dad? Well, my dad didn't have a good answer. He turned to my mom and he said, well, you're the Christian in the family, why don't we go to church? So we did the religious thing, we started going to church. I thought the sermons were boring. I started reading the Bible for myself to find out who is God. And I discovered God loved me, even though I wasn't perfect. And I figured my family had to love me even if I wasn't perfect, but being perfectionist I was and being well aware of my imperfections, I thought it was pretty amazing that somebody else would love me anyway, even though knowing me so well. It was the beginning of an adventure. It's 30 years later. I'm a United Methodist pastor. I'm still asking the questions. Who's God? Still on